and it's a really bad combination when you all of a sudden you throw in lack of effort at times. And so that's what we're asking for right now, and that's what we're hoping to see tonight. You know, one thing I think we've done a decent job of this year is bounce back games. You know, you think about after that Brandon Valley game, you know, we were not happy with the outcome of that game and how we played in that game, but we bounced back and had a really good one against Sioux Falls, Washington. You know, we challenged the boys. We had a nice little meeting this afternoon before we got in the bus to come here, and we challenged the boys. You know, let's just lay everything out on the table tonight and give it a full effort. And if we give a full effort, I can live with results if they don't bounce our way, as long as we're giving a full effort.
What do we know about Marshall?
Very, very good basketball team. I think they're sitting right now like 11-5, 11-7, something about it like that, and they're big. You look at their starting lineup; they start their point guard pretty small at 6'1", and then they go 6'3", 6'5", 6'6", 6'6", and so they do a really good job of getting it to their big guy inside. I think he's a very, very talented post player. You know, one of the better ones we've seen this year. And then they got some good guard play, and they do a really, really good job of spacing the floor. That's probably the thing that I've seen really caught my eye on film is, you know, it's almost like the old Carolina four corners, and we're going to come downhill at you with dribble penetration and ball screens, and we're going to try to get to the rim and dump off to our bigs. And so we're going to have to do a really, really good job tonight of containing dribble penetration against them, not letting their bigs get easy ones inside, be big against them. Guards have to dig, and it's kind of like a flip the script from last night. We have to, you know, guard the interior, and we almost want to force tough contested outside shots tonight.
Zach Weavick, Watertown head basketball coach on the pregame show. Coach's comments being brought to you by Dano's Marine. This is the Perkins pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and hear from Marshall's head coach, and that is Bruce Remy, and we'll hear from Bruce when we come back in 2 minutes.
During all the construction, Dano's Marine in Watertown is open for business. Stop in and check out the 2019 Ranger boat powered by Mercury Outboards. There's low-interest financing. A small down payment can reserve your new Ranger boat powered by Mercury. Trade-ins are always welcome. Dano's Marine, your Ranger boat and Mercury dealer in Watertown, or visit danosmarine.com.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Welcome back to Marshall. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. Marshall coach is Travis Carroll, and I had a chance to talk with Travis a little while ago about his Tigers. Coach, just tell me about the Tigers this year.
We're kind of up and down, I guess is the best way to put it. We kind of had a slow start to begin the season, and the last couple of weeks have been going a little bit better for us, but definitely areas of improvement for our team going forward the rest of the year.
When you're playing well, what are you doing well?
Just fundamentals, valuing the basketball, rebounding both ends of the floor, communication on defense. Those are pretty important for our team.
You like to play up and down? You want to play a half-court game? How do you like to play?
Either or. I think we're definitely able to do either one of those two things depending on each game. how it's going.
Give me some names of some of your leaders.
We got 4 seniors this year. We got Cameron Alex, Bryce Paulson, Matt Unken, and Spencer Ellers have been doing a good job for us this year leading our basketball team.
What do you know about Watertown?
Physical basketball team. We've had common opponent with Sioux Falls, Washington, and Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Obviously, 2 very good teams in South Dakota, and Sioux Falls, Washington, and Lincoln handled us pretty well. And Watertown was able to get on the left side against Sioux Falls, Washington. So that definitely shows us that they're a very good basketball team, because we've obviously run into those 2 teams this year and understand how good both those teams are. And Watertown looks to be a very physical basketball team. Definitely has some good inside presence and some good guards to go with their inside play, and seem to be a pretty senior-dominated team. So those are pretty fun teams to have in those situations.
What do you have left in your season now going forward?
We still got about 10 games to go. We had obviously we've had a couple of snowouts, so we kind of had to make February a tougher stretch of games, and that just kind of is what it is. So it'll be good for us to get on the floor tonight. With the weather the way it's been for everyone in the Midwest, everyone's practice is probably a little bit low going into games right now, but the kids are probably more excited to play a game than they are to practice right now. So it'll be good to get on the floor tonight against a really good basketball team in Watertown.
Give me a couple of keys to your guys getting a win.
Rebounding is going to be important. Taking care of the basketball is going to be real important, and communication on defense and transition defense will be very important for us as well.
Travis Carroll, head coach of the Marshall Tigers. This is the Perkins pregame show. We'll take a timeout. Lower level look at the JV game when we come back in 1 minute.
It's your lucky day. Your name was drawn and you've won $7 million. All you need to do at this time is wire $2,000 to pay for taxes and registration of the sweepstakes. And we'll even find the closest wiring business to you. Sounds easy, doesn't it? This scam is victimizing residents across the state, with the scammer always coming back for more money. With cold weather, scammers know you're at home by your phone a lot more. If you suspect somebody has fallen victim to this scam, please contact the Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or at consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want, with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building projects. JV looked good today, 55-38 victory. Chatted with Maddie about it. Coach, JV game, nice effort by your boys this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought they played really, really hard. And you and I were talking, that's probably the most complete game that we've played in a really, really long time. And effort breeds success, and the kids played really, really, really hard. And to their credit, like we said, everything wasn't perfect, but we were going 100 miles an hour, and a lot of times that makes up for a lot of inconsistencies and things like that. And we were talking a little bit. I heard volume for the first time in a JV game in a long time. And again, it just kind of all carries over. And real credit to our kids.
I thought they worked harder on defense tonight too.
Yeah, considerable and noticeable difference, as far as just the effort and staying in a stance and jumping to the ball and doing all those little things that you and I talk about on a consistent basis. It was there tonight. I'm really proud of our junior class and the kids, and I don't talk much about kids, but Brandon Smith I thought played really well today. Not just from an offensive standpoint because he has a lot of points, but defended. We get outsized a lot. Cooper Heiser's another kid, hits a big shot last night, and just happy for him that he's back playing the game because he's so passionate about it. And go right down the line. Jack's been getting better and better. Jack Ferguson has gotten better and better and making some post moves now and throwing out of the post. And Wyatt Burner just plays. I mean, the kid, a lot of times gets in foul trouble because he's a little bit undersized. But talk about a kid that pours his heart and soul into basketball and playing it the right way. So from that standpoint, I've been really, really pleased with those guys. And tonight, like I said, it was a solid effort from the opening tap, and I was really happy with, I'm just happy for the kids that they see that their hard work pays off into a victory like that.
Matty Kranz talking with me about the JV ball game on our lower level look, brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building needs. Let's check your weather next on the Perkins pregame show, and it's brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Rod Lenning has a weather update for us.
Well, we were supposed to get up to 30 degrees today, but we only got up to 19. We'll get down to 16 tonight. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day, but I think we're still going to have 6 more weeks of winter or more. 31 for high tomorrow. 25 on Super Bowl Sunday, and then things will change again on Sunday night. Sleet and snow, and it gets very, very windy, and a low of 1 above 0. Very windy on Monday. The same thing with a high about 3 above 0. Then it gets very cold on Monday night. Tuesday is the first day of the Watertown Winter Farm Show. Chance of snow and a high of 1 above 0. Right now in Watertown, we're clearing 18. Marshall, Minnesota right now is at 19 degrees.
Weather update brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated. And I want to remind you each and every time the Arrows hit a three-point basket, you call 886-8444, 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. Also, if Watertown controls the tip, Watertown Dental donates $50 to the Arrow Education Foundation. And when the Arrows hit a 3, Mike Lucan will donate $25 to the Arrow Education Foundation. Watertown and Marshall here tonight. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and continue with more on the Perkins pregame show in 2 minutes.
You'll always find the latest trends in floor covering at Hometown Building Center, from natural tile and stone to timeless hardwoods and luxurious carpets. The floor covering professionals at Hometown are ready to help. Stop in and let us help you select the floor covering that best suits your needs and your lifestyle. We will also schedule the installation by one of our qualified installers. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination, and for getting active in our school and community.
All it takes is one
smile, one text,
one question,
conversation,
invitation,
discussion.
All it takes is 1 minute,
One moment,
one comment,
one compliment.
all it takes is one pledge to be the one,
the one.
the one to show you care.
The one to reach out. The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
One could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe, suicide awareness for everyone. Dairy Queen of Watertown says this school year, please slow down and watch for children, especially around playgrounds, parks, and schools. Never pass a stop school bus, and give the kids the right of way and the right to play. This message brought to you by Dairy Queen, 115 9th Avenue, Southeast Watertown. Call them at 886-8787. Dairy Queen is on the air wishing the kids a safe and successful school year.
This has been the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. We will see what they're going to do here. I think they will do the national anthem first, and then we will have the introduction of the starting lineups. And basketball, a little different here. We'll play halves tonight instead of 4 quarters. It'll be 2 halves of basketball. There's no shot clock in Minnesota. And there is what they call the charge line underneath the basket. If you're inside the line, the circle under the basket, and if you take a charge and your feet are inside the circle, you do not get that. It'll be a blocking foul, so we'll see how that affects the game tonight as well. We're going to do the national anthem first, and then we will have the introduction of the starting lineups. Let's listen in.
This time, we ask everyone, please stand, remove your hats, and honor America with the Playing Hard national anthem.
Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics tonight. For the Marshall Tigers, they will start Trey Steinbach, 6'4" and a junior. Matt Onken, 6'6" and a senior. Yaya Black is 6'8" and a junior. Bryce Lance, 6'1" and a sophomore. And Matthew Himaleski, 6'1" and a junior. Steinbach, Onken, Black, Lance, and Himaleski starting for the Marshall Tigers. For the Watertown Arrows, Parker Schmidt will start, a 6-foot senior. Solomon Bach, 6'6" and a senior. Blake Holden, 6'3" and a senior. Adam DeYoung, 5'11" and a senior. And Brandon Flory, 6 feet tall and a senior. Schmidt, Bach, Holden, DeYoung, and Flory starting for Zach Weavick. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. We'll take one more timeout. Basketball when we come back in 1 minute.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on-the-field and in-the-office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net for you to check out tonight. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Wyatt Black is 6'8" junior. Matt Onken, 6'6" and a senior, will jump center against Solomon Bach to get this game underway. And we are set to go. Ball in the air, tap controlled by the Arrows. $50 donated to the Arrow Education Foundation, courtesy of Watertown Dental Care. 2-3 zone, 2-1-2 zone being played by Marshall. Left wing Brandon Flory. Flory takes a couple of dribbles, goes top of the key to Adam DeYoung. Flory, deep three, left wing, no good. Solomon Bach had his hands on the rebound. Blake Holden comes up with the loose ball. On the drive, Adam DeYoung draws contact and misses the lay-in. Arrows get a couple of good shots to start with and come up empty. Back the other way is Lance with the basketball. He goes top of the key to Black. Black gives on the left wing into the hands of Himaleski. Himaleski pull-up jumper 15, and he hits it. 2-0 Marshall. 17 minutes to go in the first half of play. Adam DeYoung against the 2-1-2 zone. Left baseline to Solomon Bach. Solomon on the dribble. Hook pass right wing to Flory. Top of the key to DeYoung. Around the horn to Solomon. Baseline. Steps back. Now needs help. Hook pass in the lane to Parker Schmidt. Down on the right baseline, Adam DeYoung with the ball. Adam on the dribble. No shot clock. Left wing Solomon. Deep three. Hits it. Solomon Bach nails the three. 886-8444. Get registered. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. Himaleski with a basketball across the timeline for Marshall. He gives right wing to Onken. Onken off a pick by Black. Onken bounces it to Black, low block. Backs in on Blake Holden. Left wing to Lance. Lance holds the ball, left corner to Himaleski. Himaleski works off an illegal pick. Bounces the ball back to Steinbach at the free throw line. Black. Right wing Lance on the drive. Went around Parker Schmidt and laid it in. 4-3 lead for Marshall. Adam DeYoung the other way. He gets inside. Lost the ball but draws the foul. And that is going to go on Matthew Himaleski. That'll be his first at the free throw line. Adam DeYoung will go for 2. 15:58 to go in the first half of play. It's a 4-3 Marshall Tiger lead. Free throw by DeYoung is up and no good. Into the game for Marshall comes Spencer Ellers, 6'3 senior, replacing Wyatt Black. Free throw by Adam is no good. Rebound taken down by Ellers. Ellers gets it ahead on the drive to the basket. Blake Holden pushes down the man driving to the basket, and that was Matt Onken. He went to plant his left foot, and he injured his knee, and it looks like it's going to be a severe injury to Matt Onken as he is down holding his left knee. So 15:52 to go in the first half. We're going to have a break in the action here. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more from Marshall in 1 minute.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you. Matt Onken being helped off the court, and he planted his left foot to drive baseline. And my guess is he probably popped his ACL when he did so, not putting any weight on that left leg, that left knee. Himaleski with the basketball, 4-3 lead Marshall. Himaleski goes right wing to Lance. Left corner, it goes to Ellers. Ellers looks inside for Black, dumps it down low. He puts up a little jump hook, comes up no good. Rebound taken down by Watertown. Schmidt, top of the key with it, gets it back from Blake Holden. Parker, top of the key to Flory. Flory, left wing to Faulkner. Gets it down low to Blake. Steps in the lane, kicks it corner to Solomon. Solomon can't get the shot off. Top of the key, it goes to Evan Faulkner for three, and he swishes it. 886-8444. Get registered. 6-4 Arrow lead. Back with the basketball is Bryce Lance. Lance on the dribble to the basket. Layup no good. Blocked by Solomon Bach. Left baseline on the drive. Dump pass off to Wyatt Black, and he gets the lay-in. Ties the game at 6-6. 14:50 to go in the first half. Blake Holden on the left wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker dumps it down low to Blake, knocked away from behind by Black. Pierre Lear comes into the ball game for the Arrows. In for Marshall comes Josh Baker. And also in for Marshall is Braden Hilgeman. The Arrows bring in Mason Morris. 14:43 to go first half, 6-6 score. Parker Schmidt to inbound it, tosses it back to Evan Faulkner. Evan off a pick, right side of the key, jumps it left wing to Solomon for 3 off the rim. Pierre had the rebound, but tried to one-hand it instead of grab it with 2, and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the Marshall Tigers. 14:35 to go first half, 6-6 our score. Ball inbound by Ehlers. Got it to Bryce Lance. Lance across the timeline to Baker, gets the ball back. Lance very handy with a basketball. He falls down and whistle. An illegal pick. No, a foul going to be called on Parker Schmidt. There wasn't even any contact there at all. Bryce Lance fell down on his own, and Parker Schmidt got called for a foul on the play. 14:24, it was the official way over on the other side that really couldn't see the play. The one right in front of the play didn't call a foul. Left baseline is Baker with it, gives to Bryce Lance. Lance on the left-hand dribble. Lance again gets to the glass and scores the lay-in. Arrows giving up too easy a dribble penetration twice to Bryce Lance. 8-6 lead for Marshall. 14 minutes to go first half. Mason Morris gives to Tischer, top of the key. Tischer to Pierre Lear on the left wing. Pierre one dribble, gives it back to Evan Faulkner. Evan bounces cross lane to Solomon. 10-footer doesn't go. Pierre couldn't control the rebound. Body scrambling for it, still scrambling. Solomon Bach comes up with the loose ball. On the left wing, Bach with the basketball. He'll drive to the glass, scoop it up, score it, and one. Solomon with the strong drive to the basket. He'll draw the foul, and it's going to go on Spencer Ehlers, his first. And to the free throw line will go Solomon Bach to try to convert a three-point play. Free throw by Solomon, rims off, no good. Black with the rebound. Black gives it up to Bryce Lance. Now somebody's got to defend him a little better. Evan Faulkner is going to try. Left wing it goes to Josh Baker off a Black pick to the corner. Hook pass top of the key to Steinbach. Steinbach hands it off to Bryce. Stepped out of bounds. The official didn't see it. A little jump pass inside. Shot doesn't go by Josh Baker. Solomon Bach clears the rebound. Pierre Lear, left wing with the basketball. Pierre drives to the basket, runs over the defender. Offensive foul going to be called on Pierre Lear on the play. For Pierre, that'll be his first turnover number 1 against the Watertown Arrows. We are tied at 8-8 with 13:01 to go in the first half. Basketball to Marshall. Inbound to Himaleski. Himaleski against the Arrows, 1-2-2, full court press. Himaleski dumps it across to Baker. Baker, left baseline to Black. Black fires top of the key to Himaleski. Gives to Bryce Lance on the left wing. Lance off the pick. Lance step back, gives on the right wing to Himaleski. Himaleski pulls up free throw line. Tries to get to the glass, can't get there. His shot too hard. Mason Morris comes up with the rebound. Down the left side is Evan Faulkner. Top of the key to Blake. Right side on the wing to Mason. Mason holds the ball there, bounces down low to Blake. Fires top of the key to Tischer. Left side of the key to Pierre Lear. Took his eye off the ball and just let it go out of bounds. Turnover number 2 against Watertown. 12:22 to go in the first half. 8-8 our score. Inbound to Bryce Lance. He'll give it back to Himaleski. Himaleski works against Brandon Flory back on the court. To Lance on the left wing. Got a high pick. Goes top of the circle with it. Into the hands of Hilgeman. Long three, no good by Himaleski. Rebounded by Evan Faulkner. Evan gives to DeYoung. To Flory in the corner for 3. Rims off. Adam rebounds though and lays it up and in. Adam DeYoung gets the lay-in. Arrows lead 10-8. 11:55 to go first half. Himaleski across the timeline. Himaleski to Lance. He'll stop free throw line. Little hesitation. Gives on the left wing to Pokart in the game now. Pokart on the left wing to Himaleski. He'll drive, give to Lance in the corner. Bryce Lance works off the pick, backs off left side of the top of the key. Lance on the dribble. Lance hesitates. Lance goes right wing into the hands of Steinbach. Steinbach in the lane, kicks it left corner. Himaleski for three, no good. Rebound tapped out, controlled by the Watertown Arrows. Adam DeYoung back for Watertown, top of the key to Pierre Lair. Pierre holds the ball, gives to Flory left wing. Man D by Marshall, top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan lobs for Blake Holden. Somebody's got a slash to the basket. Blake gets it inside to Flory, who draws the foul, and that'll go on Braden Hilgeman. That'll be his first. Flory will go to the free throw line. He'll be there for two. Wyatt Black coming back into the game. Free throw by Flory is up and no good. Brandon's got to get one to go in the hoop here. 10-8 Arrow lead, 11:03 to go in the first half of play. Solomon Bach back in the game. Flory's free throw is on the way, and that is good. See if that'll get Brandon going here tonight now. 11-8 Arrow lead. Himaleski against full court pressure. Himaleski will bring the ball up court, man-to-man D by the Arrows. Himaleski works off a Black pick up top. Himaleski on the drive, runs over the defender. Offensive foul called on Himaleski. That'll be his second, turnover number one against Marshall. Into the game, Bryce Lance comes replacing Himaleski. 11-8 Arrow lead, 10:50 to go in the first half of play. Ball bounced into Evan Faulkner. Evan across the timeline, right-hand dribble, left side of the key to Solomon, left wing to Flory. Flory to Blake, top of the circle. Blake holds the ball, tried to lob it inside, threw it away. Turnover picked up by Brandon. Lance gives in the right corner into the hands of Ehlers. Ehlers picks up his dribble. He gets it off to Wyatt Black. Black on the right wing out front to Bryce Lance. Lance works off a pick. Lance dribbles left side of the key, hands it off into the hands of Bocard. Nice ball movement, and Wyatt Black ends up with an easy lay-in. 11-10 Arrow lead, 10 minutes to go first half of play. Right side of the key is DeYoung. Right baseline to Solomon. Dumps it down low to Blake. Blake goes left wing to Adam DeYoung. Fakes the three to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound taken out of there by Black. He gets it ahead to Bryce Lance. Lance on the left wing. Slashes in the lane. Lob pass in the right corner to Offenthie. Offenthie gives it back to Black. Black on the drive. Black heads to the glass. Lot of collision. Foul going to be called on the Arrows, and to the free throw line will go Bryce Lance, and he'll be there for two. Brandon Flory gets the foul, his first. 11-10 Arrow lead, 9:38 to go in the first half of play. Free throw for Bryce Lance is on the way and good. Bryce Lance has 5 points for the Harrisburg Tigers, ties the game at 11 apiece. Parker Schmidt back in, Sully Mack in for the Arrows. Free throw by Bryce Lance, no good. Long rebound run down by Adam DeYoung. Adam will bring it up himself. We're tied at 11. Adam across the timeline. Adam dribbles the ball outside. Nobody doing anything. Solomon Bach left wing. Solomon gives out front to Flory. Flory left wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker on the dribble drive to the glass. Parker's runners up and no good. Rebound taken down by Wyatt Black. Black gets a long pass ahead down in the right corner to Ehlers. Ehlers picks up his dribble in bad spot. Ehlers dumps it down low into the hands of Pokart. Pokart back to Ehlers on the right wing. Ehlers goes left wing to Bryce Lance. Lance off a Black pick. Lance behind the back dribble. Lance dumps it on the left wing to Offenthie. Top of the circle, set three-point shot goes in for Josh Baker. 14-11 Marshall, 8:40 to go first half of play. Solomon Bach right side of the key, hands it off to Adam DeYoung. Top of the key to Flory. Flory skip pass to Adam, fakes the three, drives in the lane, kicks it left baseline. Solomon for three off the rim. Rebound run down by Flory. Flory, top of the key to Parker. He drives, comes up short. Tried to avoid contact. Back on the break with the basketball. Lance in the left corner. Gives left wing to Baker. Baker, top of the key to Black with it. Black holds it. He goes back door, nearly taken away, and is taken away by Solomon Bach. Turnover number 2. Solomon on the left wing with the basketball. 2 on Marshall. Right side of the top of the key, Parker Schmidt. Parker goes top of the key to Flory. Flory dribbles left wing, gets it down low to Solomon. He backs in on Black. Turnaround 10-footer goes for Solomon Bach. He's got 7. It is a 14-13 Marshall lead. Bryce Lance will advance the ball. Lance down the right side. Lance works off a Black pick. Lance to the top of the key. Good D by Adam DeYoung to stay with him. Kicks it left corner. Set shot by Baker. This time doesn't go. Good block out by all the Arrows. Loose ball. Sully Mack takes it down court. Goes top of the key to Solomon Bach. Right wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker holds the ball. Gives to Adam DeYoung. Flory's got it right side of the top of the key. Left side of the key. Solomon for 3. Got it. Solomon Bach hits the 3. 8-8-6-8-4-4-4. Arrows lead 16-14, 7 minutes to go first half. Timeout taken by Marshall. We'll take it as well. We'll come back with more in 30 seconds.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Timeout taken by Marshall there. The Arrows lead 16-14. Into the game for Marshall is Bryce Paulson for the first time. So they have played 5, 7, 10, 11 guys here in this first half of play. The Arrows have played a bunch as well. The Arrows have played 9 guys. Bryce Paulson, top of the key with the basketball. Left baseline into the hands of Cameron Alex. Alex on the drive to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound taken down by Blake Holden. Blake gets it ahead to Mason Morris. Morris, top of the key to Parker. Tischer's got it right side of the key. Tischer on the left wing to Parker. Lobs for Blake Holden down low. Top of the key, Tischer for a 3. Off the rim, rebound to Mason Morris. Solomon on the right wing for 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Marshall as they break out. Left baseline drive, kicking it deep in the right corner. Top of the key to Alex. He drives to the basket, lays it up. Good, it counts in a foul. Cameron Alex driving to the basket, gets the lay in, and draws the foul on Solomon Bach. 6:15 to go in the first half. We're tied at 16. At the free throw line is Alex. Sends that one up, and it is no good. Solomon high for the rebound. Gives to Parker Schmidt. Parker across the timeline. Fires right wing to Tischer. Right baseline to Solomon. Solomon looks at Cutters. He traveled, got away with that. Goes right wing to Tischer. Tischer hands it off to Parker Schmidt. Parker on the dribble. Parker spins his dribble. Top of the key to Blake. Blake looks inside for Solomon, gives it to him left side of the top of the key. Hands to Tischer. Tischer right wing to Parker. Used his dribble down low to Blake. Drop step, little jump, hooks up and in. Nicely done by Blake Holden. 18-16 Arrow lead. Cameron Alex back for Marshall. Alex on the left wing works off a Steinbach illegal leaning in pick. Right baseline set shot for 3, doesn't go. Rebound to Steinbach. Left baseline. It goes to Bryce Paulson. Paulson kicks it right wing to Cameron Alex. He drives baseline, stops. Back out it goes to Himaleski. Himaleski, top of the key to Steinbach. Backs in on Blake. Kicks it left corner to Baker. Way outside left side of the top of the key to Paulson. Paulson on the dribble. Paulson pulls up. Kicks it right side of the key to Himaleski. Down on the right baseline to Alex. Gets it to Steinbach. He'll put one up with the left hand. No good, but the Arrows don't block out the miss. And Josh Baker, after the Arrows play good defense, gets an easy putback. Lob for Solomon Bach. He fakes. He goes up, missed it. He'll go up a second time, missed it a second time. Solomon then gets knocked to the floor on the third play. The foul will go, I believe, on Himaleski, and that'll be his third, and it is. So Himaleski goes out, Bryce Lance in the game, and also Dean Pokart in the game. Arrows will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. They lob it into Solomon Bach, hands it off to Tischer. Tischer on the dribble, gives to Mason Morris, right wing. We're tied at 18, I believe. Yep. Left baseline, Parker Schmidt. Parker on the dribble, top of the key to Blake Holden. Blake goes to Parker, drives baseline, puts up an off-balance jumper, no good. Rebound taken down by Marshall. Bounce pass ahead to Cameron Alex. Pulls up for a 10-footer and hits it. Nice job off the fast break by Marshall to hit the jumper. 20-18 in favor of Marshall. Blake Holden left wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker holds the ball, gets it down low to Blake. Right side of the key to Solomon. 12-footer, no good. Rebound controlled by Parker. Then he had it taken away. Turnover number 4 on Watertown. Bryce Lance on the drive. Kicks it corner to Cameron Alex. 3 goes for Cameron Alex. He's got 7 and Marshall leads 23-18. Arrows take a timeout. 3:42 to go first half. 23-18 Marshall. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
When you're hungry, you like good food, and you like it fast. So you head to the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop in Watertown. Enjoy this breakfast special served all day. A 5-ounce steak and eggs, $7.99. For lunch or supper, try the delicious Smoky Mountain half-pound barbecue burger with fries, $8.29. Take advantage of the Express line, and there's many lunch specials daily. It's all at the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop, at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
Marshall running some good fast breaks as they got 2 good jump shots off the fast break and scored 5 straight there now to lead 23-18. Arrows will inbound the ball on the right sideline. Parker Schmidt to put it in play, does so to Evan Faulkner. Man-to-man D by Marshall. The Arrows just standing. Don't know what they're doing on offense right now. Evan nearly throws it away. It goes back court. Good hustle D by Marshall's Cameron Alex. Evan on the right wing to Flory beyond 3. Flory goes top of the key to DeYoung. DeYoung holds the ball, gives right wing to Pierre. He drives to the baseline, nothing there. Top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan on the dribble. Evan picks up his dribble, goes to Parker Schmidt. Parker right wing to Flory. Flory on the drive, runs over a defender, and Flory gets called for the offensive foul. That'll be his second, turnover number 5 on the Arrows. Wyatt Black coming back in the game. Sully Mack coming in for the Arrows. 3:07 to go first half. 23-18. Marshall on top. Cameron Alex will advance the basketball. Alex on the dribble. Alex gives left side on the top of the key to Bryce Paulson. He splits the D and gets an easy lay-in. Arrows got to take some pride in defense. Parker Schmidt to Pierre Lear, left wing to Adam DeYoung. DeYoung top of the key to Sully Mack. 7 straight for Marshall. Their lead is 25-18. Left baseline DeYoung. DeYoung against Mandy, goes to the hole, lobs it out front to Parker Schmidt. Parker on the right wing to Pierre Lear. Pierre top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan gives right wing to Sully Mack. He drives to no man's land, threw the ball away. Turnover number 6. There was nowhere to go. Bryce Lance on the left baseline all alone. Set shot for 3 goes. Again, the Arrows not matching up on defense. Marshall has scored 10 straight. They lead 28-18. On the left wing, Adam DeYoung. Top of the key to Pierre Lear. 1 dribble and stop. Right wing, Evan Faulkner breaks a 10-point run with a 3-point basket. 28-21 Marshall, 1:49 to go in the first half of play. On the dribble out front, Cameron Alex. Alex spins in the lane, stops, gives left wing to Bryce Paulson for a deep three and hits another one. Bryce Paulson hits the three. He's 3 for 3. He's got 8. 31-21. Parker Schmidt dribbles to no man's land as well, and fortunately gets bailed out on a foul against Cameron Allen. Allen will get his first. And the Arrows will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. 1:26 to go first half. Marshall leads 31-21. Evan Faulkner bounces it into Blake, who had his shot rejected. And then he gets out-hustled for the basketball. Wyatt Black just out-hustled everybody on the court. Wyatt blocked the shot, and then he went diving for the basketball and out-hustled everybody and knocked it out of bounds off the Arrows. Good hustle by Wyatt Black. Oops, there's a double dribble that was missed right at the midcourt stripe. On the left baseline drive to the basket, layup no good. Hitting the floor hard was Josh Baker. Parker Schmidt ahead to Adam DeYoung. DeYoung on the left wing beyond 3. Bounces down low to Solomon Bach. Solomon kicks it right wing to Evan Faulkner. He drives to the baseline. Nowhere to go. 3-second violation against Blake Holden. Turnover number 7 against the Arrows. 31-21 Marshall, 55 to go in the first half. Bryce Lance advances the ball across the timeline. Works off an illegal pick again by Steinbach. Right baseline. Jump shot no good, but again, Blake doesn't control the rebound. Basketball to Marshall. Lance on the drive, runs over Adam DeYoung, can't get the shot to go this time. Blake does control the basketball, and the Arrows go back on the attack. Evan Faulkner across the timeline, right wing to Adam DeYoung, top of the key to Solomon, left wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker gives out front to Evan Faulkner. Evan on the dribble, works off a Solomon Bach pick. Keeps the dribble alive. Right corner to Young. He'll go to the glass. Nice dish to Blake. And Blake gets the easy lay-in. 2 seconds, 1 second. Halftime. Marshall 31. Watertown 23. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Sharps in Watertown is proud to announce the addition of GMC to their already great lineup of new Chevrolet and Toyota products. With limited inventory on the ground, Sharps is pre-selling any of the orders for the remaining 2018 and 2019 products that are on the way. Stop by the Chevrolet showroom to find out all the details. And don't forget, you can now schedule all your GMC maintenance and repair needs with the Sharps Service Department. Sharps in Watertown welcomes all the GMC customers in the market. They look forward to seeing and serving you soon.
This is Chad with Crawford Osasino Chapel. For the next 30 seconds, I want you to really think about your loved ones, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your spouse, or your daughter who you dropped off at daycare this morning. What happens to them if you are suddenly taken from them? A car accident, a terminal illness. Life is unpredictable. Help ease the burden on your loved ones and call us today to begin pre-arranging your own service. Crawford Osasino Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato O's, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
Behind every victory is someone who helped make it happen. Call them mentors, coaches, or even mom or dad. At Northwestern Mutual, we call them partners, the financial professionals that can help you tap into strengths you might not know you even have and guide you to where you want to be financially and personally, because no one wins alone. Start building financial security with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
We are at halftime. Halftime brought to you by Van Laken Orthodontics, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. It is 31-23 in favor of Marshall. It was tied at 18 apiece. Marshall then ran off 10 straight points to lead 28-18. They scored 3 more. The Arrows scored 5. It's 31-23 in favor of Marshall at halftime. The Tigers were 13 of 26 in the first half. They had 4 3-point baskets made, 1 for 3 from the line, and 2 turnovers. Watertown was 9 of 24 in the first half. The Arrows had 4 3-point baskets made. The Arrows were 1 for 3 from the free throw line, and the Arrows had 7 turnovers in the first half of play. Bench play, huge for Marshall. They have 20 points off the bench, led by Bryce Paulson with 8. Cameron Alex with 7. Josh Baker with 5. Then Bryce Lance has 5. Wyatt Black has 4, and Matthew Himaleski has 2 for Marshall. For the Arrows, Solomon Bach has 10. Evan Faulkner with 4. with 6. Blake Holden with 4. 2 points for Adam DeYoung, and 1 for Brandon Flory. 31-23 Marshall at halftime. We'll take a timeout. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. We'll talk with our lower level coaches in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob and Dr. Ryan. From Van Laken Orthodontics, we want to wish each of you a wonderful new year full of smiles. If one of your New Year's resolutions is a new smile, then don't wait. Flex and cafeteria plans are renewing, making now the best time to come see us about interest-free financing and flexible, affordable payment plans. Your initial consultation is free, so schedule it today at VanLakenOrtho.com. Getting a beautiful, confident smile is one resolution worth keeping. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today and live life smiling.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet. Girls are tied with 10 seconds to go, and the Arrows have the ball. Today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. Our lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Tyler Snazza joining us, and I watched a little bit of the A game, and it looked like a pretty good ball game, at least what I saw. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was a competitive game. We played last night, and it's always a question mark if your kids are going to respond well, and sometimes they play even better the second time because they just got a game in yesterday and they're a little more focused, and sometimes they don't get off the bus. And it was today we came out and competed well, and really that's all you should ever really ask of your kids. As long as they come out and compete well, that's all you really need.
Individuals that played well for you?
It was a team win. It was a team win. We all played together, which we just need to get back to. Every once in a while we play a little hero ball, which isn't us. But today it was a good team win. A kid who comes off the bench for us is Colin Dingser, and he's committed to everything little. I mean, he's not a kid who's going to score 20 probably ever, but he just commits to everything. He'll help side, he'll rebound, he'll do whatever you ask him to do, and he won't complain about it.
How about the B game? How'd that go?
B game was a bit more of a battle. It stayed really close throughout, and then we kind of extended it towards the end. But their kids competed really well. They both their A game and B game, their kids competed really, really well, and it was a good match for us.
Nice to go on the road and get a couple of wins.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Tyler. Tyler Snazza joining us, talking 9th grade basketball. Pat McClemens, head coach of the sophomores, joining us now, and weren't satisfied with regulation, had to go to overtime.
Yeah, won a game and felt like I lost it.
They threw a half-court trap at you, Coach, and your kids had trouble with it, didn't they?
Yeah, it was kind of like last night, really, when Roosevelt went 1-3-1. They went 1-3-1 to start, and, they were pretty long, I think, and they didn't give you a lot of good passing angles. But, again, we didn't respond real well to it either, and then we were, I thought, fortunate to get to overtime because then I thought we started playing not to lose, And once we got to overtime, we were pretty good again. Got some easy baskets. Cooper made a good shot to start it, in the post. And, we just don't like to live in prosperity very long, I don't think.
They had almost a lay-in at the end of regulation, and it went out and gave you the opportunity to go to overtime.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot. When offense isn't going well, ball's not going in the basket, it affects a lot of the things you do defensively, especially. And that's the part that kids need to understand, is that you can control what's going on in the defensive end. And I just thought we gave up too much penetration, especially over the top, and so they got into the paint very easily. But again, learning experience, and we finally got one to go our way for a change.
Good bounce back win.
Yeah, it was.
All right,
it was
thanks,
good.
Pat.
Thank you.
Pat McClemens joining us. Sophomores win in overtime, 42-36. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 2 minutes.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist.
With 4 seconds to go.
Tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you, because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows!
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family's.
Second half set to get underway here. Marshall leading 31-23 at halftime. Congratulations to the girls. Got their first win of the year as they beat Marshall 50-48 in Watertown. Congratulations to the girls. Here we go, second half of basketball here tonight. Himaleski will put it in play, does so to Bryce Lance. Lance works against Parker Schmidt. Bounces right side of the key to Steinbach. Steinbach on the dribble against Solomon. Runs into a double team, got it to Black, and he hits a 15-footer. Black nails the 15-footer, makes it 33-23 in favor of Marshall. Adam DeYoung, right side of the key to Flory. Flory, left side of the key to Parker. Left baseline to Adam DeYoung. Adam looks inside for Blake. Picks up his dribble, top of the key to Solomon. Right wing to Parker. Parker on the dribble in the lane. Stops, gives to Solomon. Left baseline to Blake. Blake goes on the drive to the basket. Little jump hook doesn't go. But a foul going to be called on the play. And that is going to go against Wyatt Black. Blake Holden will go to the free throw line. He'll be there for two. 33-23, Marshall on top, just underway second half. Blake's free throw is in there. Second free throw try coming here for Blake Holden. Second one is on the way and off the rim. Rebound to Black. Black wants to give it out. He'll give it to Steinbach. Steinbach leaves it for Himaleski. Himaleski works against Brandon Flory. Goes right wing to Ehlers. Ehlers lost the ball, got it back. Goes outside Steinbach. Left wing Himaleski. Pulls up jumper 15. Off the rim, no good. Black offensive rebound and put back. Wyatt Black gets the offensive rebound and put back. It's a 35-24 lead for Marshall. Flory on the right wing dumps it down low to Blake. He backs in. Little jump hook by Blake off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Marshall. Bryce Lance, right wing with a basketball, goes baseline drive, kicks it left corner. Himaleski for a high arcing three is short. Rebound comes out long into the hands of Solomon Bach. He gives it up to Parker Schmidt. Parker out front to Flory. Flory between the circles. Right side of the key to Solomon. Solomon hands it off to Parker. Parker off the pick. Parker goes to the basket. His shot blocked by Wyatt Black. Black controls the ball, heads down the right side to Himaleski. Himaleski to the right corner. Gives right side of the key to Bryce Lance. Lance off a Black pick. Stops, looks. Left wing to Steinbach. Steinbach on the dribble. Left corner to Ehlers. Ehlers nowhere to go. Gives to Steinbach left wing. He'll get in the lane. His little jumper doesn't go. Rebound to Himaleski, though. He'll jump it back out front to Lance. Lance on the drive. Lance kicks it corner. Ehlers for three. That's no good. This time Blake does control the rebound. Blake Holden, left wing to Flory. Dumps it down low to Solomon. Double teamed. He throws it right to Wyatt Black. Turnover number 8 against the Watertown Arrows. Back with the basketball is Bryce Lance. And then Black got pushed out of bounds and a foul called against Solomon Bach. Solomon gets his second personal foul. It'll be basketball to Marshall. They'll inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. They try to get it inbounds. Inbound to Steinbach, left side of the key. Goes right wing to Cameron Alex. Alex dribbles, kicks it in the corner to Lance for a jump shot that goes in. Bryce Lance hits the three and the Arrows trail 38-24. Evan Faulkner with the basketball against man-to-man D. Evan on the dribble, left wing to Flory. Good man-to-man defense by Marshall. Top of the key, Solomon. Evan on the dribble, off the pick. No pick and roll there. Adam dumps it down low to Blake. Steps to the basket, misses the jump shot. Rebound taken down by Marshall. Bryce Lance down in the left corner to Cameron Ehlers. To Lance, left side to Steinbach. Steinbach works on Blake, backs in, stops, kicks it out front into the hands of Bryce Paulson. Paulson works off a Steinbach pick. Paulson jumps to the basket, kicks it in the left corner. Jump shot on the way, no good. Good block out by Flory. Shot was missed by Cameron Alex. And then Flory gets knocked down on the play, and that'll be a foul against Josh Baker. 38-24, Marshall on top, 14 minutes to go in the second half. Mason Morris in the game, Pierre Lear in the game. Pierre inbounds to Evan Faulkner. Evan fires right corner to Pierre, right side on the wing to Flory. Top of the key to Mason Morris. Morris gives to Pierre, right wing. One dribble and spent it. Threw it away. Run down by Solomon Bach, though. Solomon left baseline to Pierre. Pierre goes top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan kicks to Pierre. He'll stop and jump it from 15 and hit it. Pierre Lear gets a 2-point basket, makes it 38-26. Bryce Lance will inbound the ball, does so to Cameron Alex. Alex behind the back, double team, nearly lost it. Got it back, goes baseline into the hands of Baker. Baker gets it out front to Bryce Lance. Baker on the left wing, works off a Steinbach pick, goes right wing to Bryce Paulson. Paulson stops, dumps it outside to Alex on the right wing. Top of the key, Steinbach hands it off to Bryce Lance. Lance on the drive, spins to the basket and is fouled on the play. The foul will go against Evan Faulkner. Marshall will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Himaleski in, and also Wyatt Black comes into the game. Himaleski will toss it in. Himaleski comes into Black in the left corner. Black goes left wing to Cameron Alex, to Himaleski off the pick. Slashes, dumps it right baseline to Baker. Back to Himaleski, top of the key. Drives around Mason Morris, kicks it left corner. Alex for three, no good. Long rebound comes right back to Evan Faulkner. Evan will bring it up court, right wing to Tischer. Down low to Pierre. Reverse lay-in by Pierre Lear goes. Pierre's got 4, makes it a 38-28 lead for Marshall. Cameron Alex, top of the key to Bryce Paulson, to Alex on the left wing. 12.5 to go here in the second half. There's an illegal pick by Wyatt Black. They have not called any illegal picks tonight. Right baseline, Bryce Paulson to the glass, kicks it corner, setter on the way, and good on a three-pointer by Josh Baker. Evan Faulkner to Pierre Lear, left wing to Mason Morris. Morris top of the key to Tischer. Tischer right wing to Evan Faulkner. His pass kicked. It'll be a throw-in for Watertown on the right sideline, 10 feet above the baseline. Tischer to put it in play. Tischer gives out front to Evan Faulkner. 41-28 lead for Marshall. Top of the key to Pierre Lear, right wing to Evan Faulkner, down low to Solomon. Solomon double teamed, threw it away. Ball saved but controlled by the Arrows. Solomon three-pointer goes in. When in doubt, shoot, and Solomon did and knocked it down. 41-31 in favor of Marshall. 11:40 to go in the second half. Out front, Bryce Paulson on the drive. Left baseline to Cameron Alex. Gives it off to Wyatt Black. Black takes a dribble, picks it up, looks back door, traveled with the ball, got it out front to Bryce Paulson. There's an illegal pick called, and that was probably the least of the illegal picks that have been set in the ball game. That was probably the least, and it got called. Wyatt Black gets called for the foul, his second. There have been a number of them with elbows and shoulders from Steinbach. Black set some illegal picks, but that one was probably the least of them all, and that got called. 11:20 to go first half. Arrows down by 10. Evan Faulkner throws the ball away. Good pressure defense by Marshall in the half court. 9 turnovers on Watertown. Bryce Paulson will inbound the ball, does so to Bryce Lance. Lance works on Evan Faulkner. Lance on the dribble, top of the key. Lance works behind the back. Lance goes left wing. Deep three by Himaleski. Misses everything. Rebound comes to Flory. Flory across the timeline. Flory dribbles top of the circle. Flory left wing to Pierre Lear. Lear looks at a cutting Mason Morris. Goes back door but threw it away. Himaleski with the steal, 10 turnovers. Himaleski, nice dish to Bryce Lance. And he got fouled hard on the drive, and he stays down on the court. As Bryce Lance went up for the layup, he had somebody bump him, and he went out of bounds and landed on his left elbow, and he is writhing in pain. Brandon Flory got called for the foul. That'll be number 3 on Brandon. So second Marshall player down in pain. Already out of the game with a left knee injury is Matt Onken. And now Bryce Lance down. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 1 minute. Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas and receive $1 off at Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. And car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our shop was created to provide a comfortable, welcoming place for friends to meet. Gather is committed to quality, both in the items we serve and in the experience you have, every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome. At Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
Good to see Bryce Lance walk off under his own power. Cameron Alex came in and made one of 2 free throws. Top of the key, Pierre Lear, left wing to Evan. Evan on the dribble. Evan works off a Blake Holden pick. Evan on the drive. Evan's little jumper is way short. Rebound taken down by Marshall. Himaleski all the way to the basket for the lay-in. It is 44-31 Marshall. Pierre Lear down low, lob pass, top of the key to Mason Morris for 3 off the rim. Rebound to Steinbach. Steinbach gets the pass ahead to Himaleski for an open 3, and he hits it. 47-31 in favor of Marshall, and the Arrows will take a timeout. Marshall leads by 16. We will come back in 1 minute.
Hi, Dr. Ryan and Dr. Rob from Van Laken Orthodontics. Did you know that there is a convenient and comfortable alternative to traditional metal braces? It's called Invisalign, and it may be a perfect option for anyone who wants a more beautiful, confident smile but isn't sure about traditional braces. We at Van Laken Orthodontics are proud to be the most experienced provider of Invisalign in the state of South Dakota. A free consultation will determine if Invisalign is right for you. Schedule your free consultation today at VanLakenOrtho.com. Van Laken Orthodontics, where we help you to live life smiling.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
Well, the Arrows got it down to 10. They might have got it down to 8. I don't remember if, they had it down to 8 in this half. But Marshall has extended it now to 47-31. 16-point lead for Marshall. And that's their biggest of the ball game. 9:57 to go. Solomon Bach will inbound the ball, does so to Parker Schmidt. Parker dribbles between the circles, gives left wing to Solomon, hands it off to Mason Morris. Mason left baseline to Flory, down low to Solomon, coming around from behind, knocking the ball away was Baker, though. Turnover number 11 against the Arrows. Cameron Alex down low to Bryce Paulson, jumps into Blake Holden. Blake gets the foul. Paulson gets the lay-in. Paulson with a chance at a three-point play. Can put his team up by 20. Well, it can put him up by 19, I guess. It's 49-31. Paulson free throw is on the way and good. Paulson off the bench with 11. 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from the line, 2 threes. 51-31 in favor of Marshall. Parker Schmidt, right side of the key, gives left side of the key to Solomon Bach. Mason Morris lobs to Blake. Blake turns and looks. Right baseline to Solomon beyond 3. Solomon on the dribble, had it whacked away from behind. Out of bounds, last touched by Marshall. The Arrows will inbound to left of their own basket on the baseline. Flory to put it in play. Flory lobs it into Solomon, hands it off to Flory, left wing, left baseline to Parker Schmidt. Parker looks at Cutters, good D by Marshall. Right wing to Blake Holden, down low to Solomon, double teamed immediately. Blake left baseline to Adam. Adam tries to drive, good defense by Marshall. Blake takes one dribble to Adam in the left corner for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Bryce Lance back in the game. Bryce Lance, 3, right side of the key, off the rim. Good block out by the Arrows. Ball hit the floor. Adam DeYoung controls it. DeYoung across the timeline to Parker Schmidt. He goes to the left baseline, turns, gives to Solomon, left wing. Solomon, right wing to Adam DeYoung. Good D by Marshall. Top of the key to Parker. Fakes the 3. Goes on the drive, off balance, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by the Tigers. We've got 8 minutes to go in the game, and they lead 51-31. There's that elbow illegal pick again by Steinbach. Knocked down Parker Schmidt. Three-pointer no good. Ellers with the rebound. He tries to throw it up. Threw it out of bounds. Last touched by Watertown. Steinbach sets an illegal pick every time he sets a pick. He bends down and puts his shoulder or his elbow or his hip into a player, but he gets away with it, so he keeps doing it. Basketball to Marshall. Allers on the right wing to Bryce Paulson. Gives to Bryce Lance. Lance works off a black pick. Goes baseline. Jumps one up too strong. Rebound to Evan Faulkner. Good strong rebound by Evan that time. Back the other way. Evan on the drive. Had his shot blocked out of bounds. Arrows will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Brandon Flory will toss it in. Into the game for Marshall comes Peyton Grant. Tigers lead 50-31 with 7:42 to go in the game. Flory having trouble getting it in. Got it into Faulkner, way outside to Solomon. Solomon gives left baseline to Adam DeYoung. DeYoung left side of the key to Flory for three, doesn't go. Blake grabs the rebound. And a foul going to be called against Bryce Paulson on the rebound. Flory will inbound right of his own basket on the baseline. Comes into Solomon, right side of the key to Evan. Evan got it to Flory. Flory right wing. Flory gives to Solomon deep in the right corner off a Flory pick. Three for Solomon. Missed everything. Rebound down to Wyatt Black. Paulson off the black pick. That was a good one. Paulson on the drive. Throws up a wild one. No good, but he'll go to the line for two. The foul is going to go on Adam DeYoung. At the free throw line is Bryce Paulson for two. First one by Bryce is up and good. He's still perfect in the game. 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. Marshall leads by 20, 51-31. Another free throw for Bryce Paulson. Sends this one up and good. 52-31, Marshall on top. Faulkner gives out front to Flory. Tigers have played really good defense. Flory gives left side of the key to Solomon Bach. Solomon off the pick. Gives out front to Evan Faulkner. Evan gets to the basket and missed the lay-in. Got there but missed the lay-in. Rebound to Blake Holden. He put it up and in and draws the foul. He'll get a chance at a three-point play. Good drive by Evan. The ball just boiled out on him. Foul goes on Bryce Paulson, his second. Blake Holden at the free throw line. Blake's free throw is up and good. Blake has 8 points now. Arrows with a little pressure. Bryce Lance beats that pressure. Bryce lost the ball, got it back, controls it out front. Now he'll set the offense, gives to Himaleski on the left wing. Himaleski in a double team out front to Bryce Lance. Right wing to Bryce Paulson. Paulson holds the ball. No shot clock, so there's no rush for Marshall in this game now the rest of the way. Himaleski going to be fouled on the play, and that'll go on Adam DeYoung. You can run 4 corners, not that they need to. They're up by 18, but if you have a close game and a close lead, you're able to run the clock as much as possible as there's no shot clock in Minnesota. Bryce Paulson to inbound the ball, comes into Cameron Alex. Alex off the black pick, top of the key to Paulson. Gives to Himaleski, top of the circle. Himaleski on the dribble, crosses over. Left corner to Cameron Alex. Alex on the dribble, picks it up, gives to Black on the baseline. Lobs in the lane to Paulson. Round the horn, Himaleski open for 3, rims off. Ball controlled by Brandon Flory. Gets it ahead to Faulkner, top of the key to Blake. Blake holds the ball, needs a guard to come and get it. Got it to Flory, left baseline. Adam DeYoung, left wing. Arrow's got to shoot the ball. But Marshall has played really good defense. Deep in the right corner, Brandon Flory threw it away. Tried to enter the ball and threw it away. Back the other way, Himaleski to Ellers, who lays it in. 54-34, Marshall, 5.5 to go. Right wing with the basketball is Flory. Top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Left wing to Adam DeYoung. Blake's going to put up a 15-footer, come up short. Rebound comes down to Himaleski. 5 minutes to go in the game. Marshall leads 54-34. Cameron Alex on the left wing with the basketball. Right side it goes to Bryce Paulson. Paulson to the free throw line, reverse dribble. Gives out front to Ehlers. Ehlers on the left wing to Cameron Alex. Marshall can be content with just running their offense around the perimeter. Run the clock. Himaleski goes baseline. Nice dish to Black. Black in the lane to Alex. He jumps one up and in. Cameron Alex has 10. And then a steal on the play by Bryce Paulson, and he gets to lay in, and it's 58-34 in favor of Marshall. Top of the key, Solomon Bach puts up a three, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Bryce Paulson. Back the other way, Wyatt Black. Little jump, hooks up and in. Wyatt Black has 10 now. 60-34, Marshall on top. Right wing, Blake Holden. Blake lobs it for Solomon. He's double teamed and this time fouled on the play. And that'll go on Spencer Ehlers. 4 new players in for Marshall, 2 in for Watertown. 4 minutes to go. It's 60-34 in favor of Marshall. Evan Faulkner will inbound the ball left of his own basket on the baseline. Evan gets it in left corner to Tischer. Tischer out front to Pierre Lear. Parker Schmidt right side of the key, right wing to Evan. Lobs for Solomon. Solomon immediately double teamed. Top of the key to Tischer. Left baseline, Parker shoots an air ball. Rebound taken down by Marshall. Marshall breaks out on the left side with Grant. Grant down low to Steinbach, and Steinbach's fouled on the drive. Steinbach will go to the free throw line for 2. Solomon Bach gets the foul, his third. 3:36 to go in the game, 60-34 Marshall. Free throw by Steinbach is up and no good. Big physical kid. Trey Steinbach, 6'4", a junior. Second free throw by him is on the way, and that does go in. His first point of the night makes it 61-34. Pierre Lear, top of the key, left side of the key to Evan. Evan gives to Tischer, right side of the key. Tischer to Pierre Lear, right wing for a three-pointer, doesn't go. Rebound taken down by the Marshall Tigers. Bryce Lance with the basketball across the timeline. Lance out front to Grant. Grant works the ball outside, defended by Evan Faulkner. Grant gives to Steinbach, top of the key, in the lane to Ehlers, right wing to Grant. Steinbach, top of the key. Steinbach picks up his dribble, gives out front to Grant. Grant, left side of the top of the key, had it knocked away and taken away. Turnover number 4, Evan Faulkner got the steal. Got it ahead to Pierre Lear, right wing to Evan, top of the key to Tischer. Tischer to Evan on the right wing, dumps it down low to Pierre. Pierre, little turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Bryce Lance gets called for the foul. Pierre will go to the free throw line for 2. 61-34 Marshall, 2:41 to go in the game. Free throw by Pierre is up and good. Pierre Lear has 5 in the ball game now. Another free throw by Pierre is good. 61-36. Inbound to Spencer Ehlers. Ehlers lobs it ahead for Grant. Grant underneath. Jump shot no good, but almost went in for Baker, but he drew the foul on Pierre Lear. Josh Baker at the free throw line for 2. 2:35 to go in the game. 61-36 in favor of Marshall. Free throw by Josh Baker is good. Sully Mack in the game. Lucas Bierscheid in the game. Mason Morris in the game. 62-36, Marshall on top. 63-36 as Josh Baker makes both free throws. Tischer across the timeline. Out front to Bierscheid. Left wing to Mason Morris. Morris to Sully Mack. Sully bounces down low to Lucas. Lucas in a double team. Kicks it outside. Grant almost got the steal but couldn't save it. Good hustle, though, by Peyton Grant. Cameron Allers comes in the ball game. Tischer to put it in play. Comes into Lucas Bierscheid, midcourt circle, front court. Gives to Evan Faulkner, right wing to Mason Morris. Top of the key to Tischer. Tischer to Mason, lob pass inside. Foul going to be called on Baker on the play. To the free throw line will go Sully Mack, and he'll be there for a 1-and-1. 2:08 to go in the ball game. 63-36, Marshall on top. Free throw for Sully is on the way and short. Rebound to Himaleski. Cooper Bierscheid down on the court as he got banged. I'm not sure where or what, but Cooper's down on the court. Timeout on the court, 2:04 to go, 63-36 in favor of Marshall. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Are you thinking about building a new home or maybe doing a remodel job? Or possibly there's some shingles you did not get replaced last summer. Please give Dale a call with Heilman Homes, 868-1410. No job too big, no job too small. Construction loan available. Heilman Homes, 868-1410.
Cooper walked off under his own power, sitting at the end of the bench with the trainer from Marshall. Marshall ball with 2 minutes to go. They lead 63-36. Cameron Alex with it out front. Alex gives right wing to Baker, lobs it left wing to Grant. Grant takes a couple of dribbles, works off an Ellers pick, gives right wing into the hands of Cameron Alex. Alex off an Ellers pick, gives out front to Bryce Paulson. Takes one dribble, gives it off to Peyton Grant. Grant out front to Ellers. Minute and a half to go. 63-36 Marshall. Lob pass inside for Ellers. He's triple team, pulls the ball away, gives left wing. Left baseline, set shot is up, no good. Sully Mack with the rebound. Shot missed by Josh Baker. Brandon Smith, who had a big game in the JV with it, to Wyatt Berner, left wing. Left baseline to Mason Morris. Left side of the key to Bierscheid. Right side of the key to Sully Mack. He drives and draws the foul on the play. Sully will go back to the free throw line for two. Foul on Peyton Grant. 1:05 to go in the game. It's 63-36. Marshall has outscored the Arrows 32-13 in the second half. Free throw by Sully is no good. Next action for the Arrows on the road Tuesday night at Brookings. Then they play at home against Yankton and at home against Aberdeen. Free throw by Sully, no good. Rebound to Brandon Smith. Smith gives to Mason. Mason kicks it left baseline to Wyatt Berner for three. Wyatt hits the three-point shot. 63-39, under a minute to go. Bryce Paulson out front, works off an Ellers pick, kicks it right wing to Baker. Baker off an Ellers pick, although he moved, so he didn't have an illegal pick that time. Left side of the key, Grant gives to Ellers out front. 35 seconds to go. Left side of the key, Christensen with it. Hands it off to Cameron Alex. Alex way outside left side. Alex gives left wing, top of the key to Grant. Right wing it goes to Baker. Just playing keep away here with 17 seconds to go. Peyton Grant hands it out front to Cameron Alex. Down to 10, and Marshall will win this game tonight. Final score, Marshall 63, Watertown 39. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. 80-20 ground beef.